Hi everyone, my name is Raja Bose. I worked very closely with Shawn during the time when I took my GMAT, and it was hands down the best move I ever made. So a little bit of background. I knew I wanted to apply to a top tier MBA program, and in order to do that I knew the GMAT was a critical component to my application. So first thing I did, before I started looking into working with Shawn or anything, I just went out. I thought, I'll just go out, buy a bunch of books and practice tests, hammer on it hard, and see where I get. And went out, bought those books, took a bunch of tests, and consistently I just wasn't where I needed to be. I knew that if I went in and I took the test, the score I would get just would not be competitive for the schools that I was targeting. So I found Shawn's information through his website. I read the testimonials, and that's what convinced me to work with Shawn, because his techniques were proven. So I came in and we started working together, and right off the bat I'll tell you, working with Shawn is great, but at the same time you have to be prepared to put in a lot of hard work. It's not about just writing the checks and walking in and getting your whatever score that you want. It's about really putting in the time. Most of you guys will probably be working at the same time, so it's about getting up early in the morning and studying before going to work. It's about coming home from work and studying till late night and really putting in the time. Shawn and I worked really closely on math problems. It's a good feeling when you can look at a math problem and know how it's done, but it's a great feeling when you can look at it and say, I know how to do this in not 3 minutes or 4 minutes, but in 45 seconds. And you move on to the next problem that you knowing that the last one you got done perfectly. And on the verbal side, we worked through all kinds of grammar. We started at the fundamentals, simple grammar, making sure that those things were solid before moving on to harder and harder things, sentence corrections, reading comprehension, etc. One thing that is huge to me, I'm a quant guy, a computer science guy from my undergrad and my graduate degrees, but this is the first time ever that on the GMAT I walked away with a higher verbal score than a math score. That was all because of Shawn's doing. He really drilled it into me, and it showed, and it really showed on the test. When I finally walked out of the test on my first try, I walked out with a 730, which was awesome, which I wouldn't have dreamed of before meeting Shawn. And went into my applications, and finally starting this fall I'll be attending Northwestern Kellogg, and that is, I'm super excited. I know, whatever my application was, it was only enhanced significantly because of what Shawn did for me, and I'm going to the school of my dreams. So thank you, Shawn.